What are the key elements of literary criticism? If you're curious about how to analyze and understand literature more deeply, you're in the right place. Let's break down the key elements of literary criticism to help you become a more insightful reader. First, let's consider the different approaches to literary criticism. One of the most common is historical-biographical criticism. This method looks at the author's life, including their geography, race, class, gender, and the historical moment in which they wrote. For example, understanding the social and historical context of an author like Jane Austen can help you see how her experiences influenced her writing. Another approach is moral philosophical criticism, which evaluates a text based on its ethical and moral messages. This type of criticism considers how the literature reflects or challenges societal values and moral principles. For instance, analyzing a novel like To Kill a Mockingbird through this lens can reveal its powerful moral lessons about justice and compassion. Reader response criticism is also important, as it focuses on the reader's personal reaction to the text. This approach acknowledges that each reader brings their own experiences and biases to the reading process, making their initial reactions valuable for analysis. When you read a book, your first impressions can be a great starting point for deeper analysis. In addition to these, there are several other critical approaches, such as formalism, which examines the structure and language of the text itself. Formalist critics look at elements like the plot, setting, characters, tone, and point of view to understand how they all work together to create the overall meaning of the text. For example, analyzing the use of symbolism in a novel like The Great Gatsby can reveal themes about the American dream. Feminist criticism, sociological criticism, and psychoanalytical criticism are other significant approaches. Feminist criticism looks at the text through the lens of gender roles and feminism, while sociological criticism considers the political and social context of the author and characters. Psychoanalytical criticism, on the other hand, uses psychological theories to interpret the character's actions and the text's meaning. When conducting a literary analysis, it's essential to identify and analyze various literary elements. These include the theme, which is the main message or idea explored in the text, motifs, which are repeated patterns or symbols, and the plot, which is the arrangement of events. The setting, including the time and place of the story, is also crucial. Characters, whether they are people, animals, or other beings, play a significant role in conveying the theme and plot. To write a strong literary analysis, you need to state your claim clearly and support it with evidence from the text. This involves forecasting your organization, marshaling evidence for your claim, and reiterating your argument to elaborate on its significance. Always interpret the quoted material to show how it connects to your point, rather than expecting the reader to interpret it the same way. In summary, literary criticism involves various approaches and a close examination of literary elements. By understanding these key elements and applying different critical methods, you can gain a richer understanding of the texts you read and develop your own thoughtful interpretations.